What is up, guys, and welcome to Week 8 here in the IBA Season 2 Draft League. I'm your man, MetaMech, coach of the Miami Heatran. Here in Week 8, we are sitting at just a measly 3-4 record with just 3 battles left, including this one. We really got to start winning. We cannot afford to lose. Here in Week 8, we're going to be taking on none other than my man, Monkferno, coach of the Houston Haxorus. Link for his channel will be down in the description below. If you aren't already subscribed to him, make sure you hit the link, watch his side of the battle, and watch all of his other amazing content. You will not regret it. My man is a great content creator. All of the pleasantries out of the way. Like I said, we're out for blood this week. We got to win. And so does my man. We're both sitting at a 3-4 record. Like I said, essentially, if either one of us wins out, we have a okay chance to make the playoffs. But if we lose this week, then we're all but guaranteed to miss the playoffs. So a lot on the line here this week. The battle is extremely high stake for both of us. I'm just going to make sure my screen doesn't time out here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and do that. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into this one, guys. A lot of prep has gone into this team, more so than in past weeks, I think. But will that actually translate to the battle? I don't know. That remains to be seen. Not wasting any more time, though. I'm going to go ahead and put his team on the screen. Boom, there it is. You guys can see it. These are the mons he could potentially bring to this battle. The champions Pokemon are looking good. I don't know what it is with these people. They are always interrupting me. Is it Hammerlock? I'm always in Hammerlock City. I don't know. But anyway, he's got Gigantamax Cinderace. Guys. This thing is a major threat. Oh my gosh, and it just gets so much coverage. It hits so hard. It is so fast. It's honestly unbelievable. Just Pyro Ball, as you guys know, is extremely powerful. It gets Priority Sucker Punch. If that wasn't broken enough, it gets Priority Sucker Punch even when you outspeed it. It gets High Jump Kick. It gets Bounce, like I said, it gets Bounce, which becomes Max Airstream to boosted speed. So it gets even faster, and like I said, this thing is just an absolute monster. It also gets Bulk Up, which is a real problem if we allow this thing to bulk up. It's just a nightmare, man. And thank goodness this thing doesn't have the Libero ability because it is banned in this league. So that gives us a little window, because if it was Libero, we might as well not even show up, honestly. It's just crazy. This thing is so powerful, guys. I'm very terrified of this Cinderace. There was one more thing I wanted to say about it, but honestly, I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, and it's almost assuredly he's going to be Adamant Cinderace this week, because I do not have, if you guys are new to my team, I do not have a speed tier that threatens him to make him go Jolly. So he's definitely going to be Adamant this week. It's honestly crazy. Wish me luck, guys, already. I haven't even done the team preview yet, but wish me luck. This thing is a monster. Next up, he's got Terrakion, another monster. Very fast, base 108 speed, so it does outspeed everything on my team, not named Barraskewda. It's just really fast, and it hits extremely hard. It does have a lot of weaknesses, but it hits extremely hard. It's got decent bulk. It's a monster. It's got the justified ability, so we definitely don't want to be hitting it with any dark-type moves. What else can I say about Terrakion? It does what Terrakion things. But if I did have to predict, I would say that my man is going to be a Choice Scarf Terrakion this week. I feel like he has to. I'll get more into that when I get to the team preview, but if he doesn't run Choice Scarf Terrakion, I would be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked, but I feel like he needs to run Choice Scarf Terrakion, because if not, we potentially can make him pay for it. But next up, he has got Rotom Wash, Electric and Water type. This thing is a real problem as well, guys. It's only weak to Grass because of its Levitate ability. And I only have one Grass type, being Serena, or potentially a Grass type Silvally. But I mean, Grass, obviously, look at his Cinderace there. His Cinderace is looking menacing. Look on his giant ball like that. I don't want to be bringing Grass type to this battle if I can avoid it. You know what I mean? It's just, that's a real problem. And it's got really solid bulk, and it gives a number of things. It can Will-O-Wisp. It can put up screens. It can Pain Split. It can Volt Switch around. It also can Defog. It is one of his Defog users. As a matter of fact, looking down the team, it is one of his only ways to remove hazards. He also gets Court Change Cinderace, I think, is a thing. And then as well, Hitmonchan does get Rapid Spin, but I think Rotom Wash is obviously a reliable defaulter that you think he's going to bring every week. And then obviously it just gets Hydro Pump, and it just does Rotom things. It is a real problem, and it can wall me to some sort, so it is a little bit of a problem. Next up, he's got Drapeon, the Poison and Dark type. I love this Poison type. It's one of my Poison types that I love. Battle Armor, Sniper ability, Keen Eye ability, a lot of different things. I could definitely see an Adamant Choice Scarf knockoff coming from a Drapeon this week. Potentially can also set up Toxic Spikes. It is a really decent wall to Togekiss. Its special defense isn't the best, but it does outspeed Togekiss naturally, so Drapeon is a threat in this battle as well. Like I said, nobody on my team wants to take knockoffs, especially a Choice Scarf knockoff. Just to want to make sure the screen doesn't time out there. So Drapeon is a real potential problem for us as well, especially maybe if he gets up Toxic Spikes. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but we're going to move on from Drapeon. Next up, he's got Galicipod. Another huge threat, is very powerful. It obviously gets, what does that move? First Impression, which was a signature move in Gen 7. Now a lot of other mons have it, but still, First Impression is extremely powerful. It's 90 base power and stab, and it is a priority of +2, so it's pretty much going to outspeed everything with it. It is really problematic, and then obviously it just hits extremely hard with its water-type moves like Liquidation. It doesn't get a lot of type diverse coverage, but it really doesn't need to. You know, Leech Life and First Impression, Liquidation, and then Spikes. That's pretty much all it needs, and it can, like I said, it can set up Spikes, which can be a problem. The hazards, we definitely don't want to deal with that if he gets them up. But outside of that, it is just a monster. It hits extremely hard, and it's got really high defense as well. Special defense isn't bad either, so this thing could potentially be problematic for us. Next up, he's got Gothitelle, pure Psychic type, with the potential abilities Frisk and Competitive Shadow Attack is banned in this league. I could definitely see Competitive coming, because you guys know we like to run Parting Shot on our Silvally if we even bring Silvally to this battle. But I could definitely see Competitive coming to potentially give him a +1 special attack. If you guys don't know how Competitive works, essentially, anytime one of its stats, one of Gothitelle's stats is lowered, it gives it a +2 in special attack. Obviously, if we're talking about Party Shot specifically, it's going to make its special attack -1. Then it gets the +2 boost, and then it's +1 special attack. So that is kind of annoying, kind of a problem. We definitely don't want to be dealing with that thing. It's got decent special attack as it is, so we definitely don't want to be boosting that. It gets stored power, Calm Mind. I don't know if it gets Cosmic Power or not, but potentially it could be a threat. And then he's got Thwacky. I mean, it's obviously it gets a Grassy Surge ability, so, what is that? Okay, I don't know, my eyes were playing tricks on me. I'm looking at his spreadsheet right now. I thought there was a line through Grassy Surge like he didn't get, but yeah, he definitely gets Grassy Surge, which could be a thing. He can weaken my ground-type moves with it, like Earthquake and stuff like that. He can also, you know, pop like a Grassy Seed on something to give a +1 defense. So that is the thing we have to keep in mind. Outside of that, it's not really not doing that much. It is really not threatening too much, but the Grassy Surge could be all it really needs to do. Next up, he's got Sylveon, another potential problem for our team. He's got lots of problems for our team, guys. We're just going to be honest. This team is crazy. Sylveon, extremely bulky on the special side, but you can even run max defense, max HP, and it can even eat up a lot of physical defensive moves. So Sylveon is a problem. Obviously, Fairy type is very strong offensive typing. Can really put into work against a lot of our teams, so it is a problem. I'm going to say it again, it's a problem with Pixelate or particularly Cute Charm ability. I don't know why Cute Charm is not run more often, because it's not banned, but it is obviously unreliable because you don't really know what your gender is going to be, or you can't plan what your opponent's gender is going to be. I mean, you can for me, because I always run the same genders on my mons, so that is low-key kind of a problem. I don't think he's going to run that, though. Let's hope not. Am I right? Moving on. Obviously, like I said, Sylveon... We're not going to move on. I'm going to go back, actually. Can you guys tell I'm a little bit nervous and excited for this battle? It can be a Cleric. It gets Heal Bell. It can Toxic and Wish and Protect and things like that, like I said. And then it also just hits very strong with its Fairy type moves, especially with the Pixelate ability to boost Hyper Voice. So Sylveon's a problem. And like I said, it can be a Cleric as well. It can be defensive or hyper offensive. Next up, he's got Dusclops, which is not showing that he's brought to any of his battles, which you guys know we love Dusclops around here. I had Dusclops at the end of Season 3 in the DTC Draft League, B-League that is. Never brought it to a battle. Will he bring it this week? I don't know if he just picked this up, because I'm pretty sure Rebel Trainer had this event at one point. What am I doing? Why are my arms like way out here? I don't know. Talk with my hands sometimes. But Dusclops, as you guys know, is a whole threat. Max defense, max special defense. Obviously, you're going to throw an EV Light on that thing. Run Frisk ability is going to find out what your item is. So Dusclops is a real problem. It's insanely bulky. It is something I don't want to deal with. Monkferno, please, if you're watching this right now, the battle's already happened, but don't bring it to this battle. I'm just going to leave it at that. Obviously, he's really bulky. Nightshade, Will-O-Wisp, Toxic, all those different kind of shenanigans. Pain Split, and he's really bulky. I'm going to say it again. Next up, he's got Hitmonchan, pure fighting type. It is a rapid spinner. Gets a lot of coverage. Hitmonchan, low-key, is a very undervalued Pokemon in my opinion. got really solid special defense. You throw an Assault Vest on him, it gets some priority. It gets, obviously, a lot of coverage with the Elemental Punches. Iron Fist to boost its punching moves. Like I said, he gets the Elemental Punches to boost him. Drain Punch as well gets boosted. It gets Rapid Spin. So, Hitmonchan, very undervalued, very great value mon. It's normally a very low tier, but you can get a lot of value out of Hitmonchan in my opinion. So will he bring it to this battle? I don't know. We'll see. Next up, and last but definitely not least, he's got Durant with the potential abilities of Swarm, Hustle, and Truant. Has he tried to pull off the entrainment Truant strategy yet this season? I honestly don't know. If you guys don't know what it... Okay, here we go. My controller's dying. Not the game. It's my controller this time. So I definitely don't want the screen to time out. So there we go. Should be good to go now, right? Okay, moving on. Like I said, if you guys don't know what entrainment does, essentially entrainment makes your target, it changes their ability to whatever your ability is. Obviously, if you're running Truant Durant, you do entrainment. Now you get Truant, you can only attack every other turn. It's kind of annoying. Hopefully he doesn't bring it to this battle, but if he does, hopefully, obviously we can work around it. Obviously, Hustle Durant is a whole threat as well. First Impression, Crunch, Leech Life, Stone Edge. This thing is a monster. It's really hard in physical attacks to spit that Hustle ability if he can land them. Hopefully we don't allow him to get a Hone Claws up, which will boost his accuracy too, and his attack. So kind of very much a threat. Durant obviously is only weak to fire type moves. Its special defense is very bad though, so hopefully we can take advantage of that, hit this man with some special type moves, and then we can avoid those potential problems. Even his physical defense is pretty solid, but his HP is not the best, so he really doesn't like to live moves in general, but especially not special type moves. Alrighty then, we're 12 minutes in, guys. Have you heard enough? Why don't we go ahead and show you guys my team? Wait, that is not what we're trying to do. Did I press Y? I must have pressed Y. But okay, we're going to go ahead and show you guys my team real quick. Do not look. I'm trusting you. Close your eyes. Don't look, because I don't want you to see until I open up the summary for the first one. Your eyes are closed, right? Okay, go ahead and open them. We got Maximus the Jirachi holding the Choice Scarf. And it's the only Psychic type as well with the Serene Grace ability. And we are Timid Nature this week with the moves Psychic, U-Turn, Thunderbolt, and Flash Cannon. Goki Gamer made a comment to me last week that we haven't run Special Jirachi that much. And he's right. We didn't bring Jirachi week 1. And outside of that, the other 6 battles, it's been once Special. So... didn't bring it once, Special once, Physical 5. I think is how that works. But we're bringing Special Jirachi this week. Why? Because I just wanted to run Special Jirachi. Would a Physical maybe been a little bit better? I don't know. But we're going to, like I said, because if we were Physical, Ironhead potentially could flinch the Terrakion if he's not Choice Scarfed, like I said. But Flash Cannon is still going to do a ton of damage. Obviously, Psychic will as well. But just, honestly, Jirachi was a last-minute addition because for the longest time, guys, I had Togekiss here. Just when I first started making my team, I was just like, why even bring Jirachi? He just gets his butt kicked by Cinderace. Just gets bopped. Just like that. Just before you even notice, he just gets bopped by Cinderace. I'm like, nope, we're not even going to plan about Jirachi. So I had Togekiss on here for the longest time. I was really trying to make Togekiss work. And I was just like, what moves do I want on it? I was just like, I kind of want to put Rain Dance to weaken his Fire-type moves with his Cinderace. But I was just like, I couldn't make it work because if he's Adamant Life Orbed, just Ironhead just bops us, man. If he's Adamant Life Orb, he just bops us. If we're max defense, max HP, we can potentially live. We could be Babiri Berry, but that is just very situational. And I was like, I don't feel good about this. You know what I mean? I was like, do I want to? Okay, maybe not Rain Dance, maybe just Air Slash, Thunder Wave, Roost, and Dazzling Gleam. But I was just like, I don't know, man. I couldn't make. I was going back for maybe do we want Toxic instead of Thunder Wave, and I was just like, I don't know. I just couldn't make it work, guys. I honestly, I just couldn't. And then eventually, last second, I was just like, you know what? Boom. Let's throw Choice Scarf Jirachi on here. We're going to make it a special one just because. But like I said, obviously, we will outspeed everything on his team that is not Choice Scarfed or speed boosted, Cinderace or something like that. So Psychic is just going to do a solid amount of damage to everything. Besides the Drapeon, then we got U-Turn for Switch Initiative, Thunderbolt to potentially hit the Durant for neutral damage. Outside of that, he kind of walls us, not going to lie. But we do have Thunderbolt, which is going to do a lot of damage, like I said, because his special defense is atrocious. Potentially 20% chance to paralyze as well. It also allows us to hit the Galicipod for nice damage. But yeah, that's the reason why we're going to run Maximus. And we are going to outspeed everything. Like I said, that's not Choice Scarfed, even Choice Scarfed Drapeon. We are EV'd to outspeed Drapeon no matter what. So if he does knock us off, which we should live, we should outspeed him unless he's obviously also Choice Scarf. But that is the way I EV'd my mans. Next up, we have got Undertaker, the Gigantamax Machamp, holding the Assault Vest. Now, I went back and forth on this man. What item do I want to run? Do I want to run Flame Orb? Do I want to run Expert Belt? Because like I was really thinking about it. I'm like, I feel like his counters to this are going to be physical attackers. You know what I mean? I really feel like because he knows I run Assault Vest a lot, so I could really see him using physical attackers to quote unquote wall my Gigantamax Machamp. So I was like, do I really even want Assault Vest? Obviously, it's great. It helps with the Rotom Wash. It really helps with the Gothitelle. It helps with the Sylveon. But I don't know, something in my gut is telling me he's going to use physical attackers against me. So I don't know, maybe I'll change this before the battle actually starts. But for now, we've got the Assault Vest with the Guts ability, and we are EV to outspeed Gothitelle if he's not speed invested, and Sylveon if he's not speed invested. Other than that, we naturally outspeed Galicipod, and then we naturally outspeed Dusclops, and then the rest of them outspeed us. But it's essentially because I wanted to outspeed non-speed invested Gothitelle and Sylveon. He's probably going to put speed into him if he's smart because he knows I like to speed creep. But he may not. Who knows? If he doesn't put speed investment into them, we will outspeed them. With the moves Knockoff, Low Kick, Thunder Punch, and Bullet Punch. Now, originally I had Earthquake over Thunder Punch. And then I was like, man, like I said, he might be in physical attackers to wall me. And if I bring Earthquake, this Galicipod is going to be a problem. It's going to be a real problem. This thing walls me so hard. Now, I really thought Thunder Punch was a good way to hit him, obviously for super effective damage because it's going to turn into a max lightning. So we do threaten the Galicipod still, and we do naturally outspeed it. So if we Thunder Punch, then we're going to outspeed him. His emergency action is going to pop off, which is nice. So that's what we want to do. And it is just a neutral way to hit the Rotom as well. Now the Rotom, obviously it's going to boost his electric type moves, but we also are Assault Vest, so hopefully, you know what I mean? So hopefully we can make it work. Now, obviously, if he brings Dusclops, I really want to knock that thing off so badly. You guys don't even know. But like I said, I am terrified about Justified Terrakion because that is a thing. Bullet Punch for priority. And even if he's max physical defense, max HP Sylveon, Bullet Punch should still 2-hit kill. If I get 2 extremely low rolls, he might live if he's got leftovers. But you guys know, last week, Goki Gamers, Alcremie lived on like a sliver of health after a Flash Cannon for Silvally. Never should have lived that, guys. We had to redo that battle so many times on Showdowns. Honestly insane. I got every low roll on that Alchemy possible up to that point for him to live. That's honestly crazy. But we're not going to talk about that anymore. We're running with Undertaker, the Gigantamax Machamp. Next up, we have got Silvally, Ghost type. Originally, I couldn't figure out even do I want to bring Silvally this week. Like I said, I thought about Serena because I really want Grass type to help with the Rotom, but I was just like, I get bopped by Pyro Ball. I really just do. And I was like, do I just bring Choice Scarf Silvally because I know I'm liking that right now? But I was really going back and forth, and I was like, man, what type Silvally do I bring? And I really couldn't find a good type, and then boom, it hit me Ghost. Ghost is great. If he tries to bring Max Knuckle with a Cinderace, we're immune to that. If he's Choice Scarf Terrakion, which I think is a smart bring for him, if he goes for a close combat or another fighting type move, we are Ghost type, so we are immune to that. So that was my thought process, was why I wanted to bring Ghost type Silvally. Hopefully it pays off for us. What are we going? Okay, we got the Arcana System ability, and then Drapeon also has 95 base speed, which Silvally has as well. But you guys know I absolutely hate working with speed ties. I'd rather just go with something consistent so I know that if he's max speed Drapeon, he's always going to outspeed me. However, the way I EV'd Silvally, maybe he does the same thing with his Drapeon, so then we'll still outspeed it. Because the way I EV'd Silvally is I will outspeed his next fastest mon, which is Rotom Wash, which is base 86 speed. However, our next highest mon after Silvally is Togekiss and Rotom and Chandelure with base 80 speed. So if he does the same thing, 80 is less than 86, we still potentially could outspeed him, who knows. But as you guys can see, we are Intimidator, so we are Special Silvally this week with Stab, Shadow Ball, Default, because I want to have a Defaulter, Surf, and Rain Dance. So originally, like I said, I had Togekiss with Rain Dance because I really want to use Rain Dance to potentially weaken his Fire-type moves so the Cinderace doesn't get too out of control. I originally had 2 Rain Dance users. So like I said, I had Rain Dance, Damp Rock on Togekiss, but I couldn't make it work. So I've always had Rain Dance on Silvally. Hopefully it pays off for us. Surf is just a nice coverage move to hit potentially the Terrakion, potentially the Cinderace, and it's just neutral on a lot of different things, so potentially we can utilize that to our advantage. I'm probably going to prioritize Rain Dance over Surf every single time, but if we have the potential to use both, it's there. Who knows? Now, obviously, we can't run Damp Rock on Ghost-type Silvally, so we're only going to have to use 5 turns of Rain, but hopefully that is enough, guys. Hopefully that is enough. like I said, we're going to be Ghost type, so potentially if he's Choice Scarf Hydreigon, we can switch into a fighting type move, and then we can be immune to that, obviously. Because why he might bring fighting type moves, why he might be Choice Scarf, you guys know, you guys see, we are Choice Scarf on our Hydreigon, which is a very, very common thing we bring, which is why I feel like he needs to be Choice Scarf on his Terrakion. Now, I thought about doing something different because you guys know I hate doing these same sets. I wanted to do something different. I was like, do I run Choppleberry on Hydreigon? And the answer to that is no, because he still bops me with the close combat, even through Choppleberry. It is honestly insane, guys. It really, really is. I think the calc I was looking at is Life Orb, but I know it's a very commonly run strat, so Life Orb, close combat, even through a Choppleberry, just still bodies Hydreigon. So it's like, that's not a reliable strat, so guess what? We're going to go with old reliable. We're going to go Choice Scarf. On Cerberus the Hydreigon, obviously timid nature, we're going to outspeed, max speed, Drapeon, everything slower. Obviously, we still naturally do outspeed everything that's not Choice Scarf as well. With the moves Dark Pulse, U-Turn, Flash Gain, and Earth Power. Originally, I also had Draco Meteor on here just because it just deals a ton of damage against my man's team. Everything that is not a Sylveon, or even Durant probably, because the special defense is atrocious, it probably does a ton of damage. But I wanted to run it, but I was just like, I really value Dark Pulse more, even though I really don't want to hit that Terrakion with a Dark Pulse. You guys know what I'm saying. But I value Dark Pulse more. I could potentially flinch things. It's good. It's good for the Gothitelle, and it's also good for the Dusclops. And I really needed it because I want Flash Cannon to potentially threaten the Sylveon, even though I swear when I first calced it, Max Spadef Sylveon Flash Cannon was still a 2-hit kill. It's not. It's not. It's definitely not. It's like, it does like 20 to 25% if he's Max Spadef Sylveon. But hey, it's still there. It also threatens the Terrakion, potentially. But yeah, that's what we got that for. Maybe I would get more use out of Flamethrower. I don't know. But hey, this is what we got for now. Obviously, we don't want to take an attack from a Sylveon. Even no attack investment at all. We obviously get murdered by a Fairy-type move. But we have Flash Cannon. If he's max physical defense, Sylveon might do a decent amount of damage. You guys never know. And then we got Earth Power, which is super effective on the Cinderace, super effective on the Terrakion, super effective on the Drapeon, and it's on the special side, which is special defense, is much weaker. So Earth Power is a good coverage move. I am worried about going for Earth Power, potentially the Rotom Wash, switching in with Levitate ability, but hey, we will get there when we get there, if you guys know what I'm saying. Next up, we have got Olga the Barraskewda holding the Expert Belt to boost our attacks that are super effective by another 20%. And now you guys are putting the pieces together why we're Rain Dance on our Silvally and why I also wanted Rain Dance on my Togekiss. And that is because we're going to have the Swift Swim ability. So if we can get up the Rain, essentially, we will outspeed Terrakion no matter what, even if he's Choice Scarf. We will outspeed Cinderace. Even if he gets 2 max Airstreams up, we're still going to outspeed him. That is the idea. That is what we want to rock out with. Obviously, because like I said, Water is very good for his first 2 Pokemon. So if we can get the Rain up, even if he gets 2 max Airstreams up, we're going to outspeed him. And it's also going to boost the power of our Water-type moves, which we like, because it's super effective on Cinderace and Terrakion. And then even Choice Scarf Terrakion, we're going to outspeed. Because if we're just normal Choice Scarf Barraskewda, we're not doing enough damage to especially Gigantamax, Cinderace, and then Terrakion. It just doesn't do, I don't think it OHKOs. It might OHKO, but it definitely doesn't OHKO the Cinderace. So, if he is the set of Cinderace, I think he's going to be Adamant max attack, and then essentially max speed with a little bit of HP investment. With Rain up, as long as he's not like whatever the Water Resistance Berry is, even Dynamaxed, Swift Swim boosted, Power boosted from the Rain, Expert Belt boosted, Liquidation still OHKOs, my man. So, it just puts in a lot of work, and that is my plan for Olga this week. Now, you guys can see I am Jolly Nature, guys. I wanted to run Adamant. I wanted to run Adamant on Barraskewda so badly, guys. I really, really did. But it turns out, if you look at the calcs, at level 100, Adamant Barraskewda max speed outspeeds Jolly max speed Cinderace at level 100 by 1 point. But you guys know I learned my lesson from going to get to my man Streamy TV to check the calcs at level 50. If we're level 50, it is a speed tie, which is obviously these battles are held at level 50. So at level 50, it's a speed tie. Level 100, we outspeed by 1 point. So I have to run Jolly, guys. I don't think he's going to put all that speed into Cinderace and just be Jolly max speed just because. I really don't, but I just can't take that risk. I cannot take that risk. I got to make sure, even if the Rain is not up, if he's a neutral Cinderace that we still outspeed the thing. Now, we also do not get bopped by a Sucker Punch because that is the thing I was worried about. Adamant, Life Orb, Sucker Punch. We do live that. Thankfully, if he was Libero, we probably don't. But he's not Libero. He's Blaze. So, that is the plan with Olga the Barraskewda. And then last but definitely not least, we're rocking out with Mystery, the Mudsdale, holding the leftovers with the Stamina ability. Essentially, it's the same investment that we've done all season. Impish Nature, Max Defense, Max HP, with the remaining 4 EVs into attack with the moves. Excuse me, Earthquake, Protect, Toxic, and Body Press. Now, I really wanted to run Stealth Rocks because it is good for the Galicipod. It is good for the Cinderace if he's not rocking heavy-duty boots. However, I felt like I got more utility out of these moves. Now, why am I running Toxic and Protect over Iron Defense and Body Press? And I'll tell you, Toxic might be nice to slowly whittle down the Cinderace because I'm really afraid to also potentially pop a weakness policy. Toxic might be nice for the Sylveon. Toxic is just a nice move. It might be nice for the Dusclops, which we do outspeed because Dusclops is base 25. We are base 35, so we should outspeed Dusclops. Toxic is going to be really nice. Obviously, Body Press, which will be more powerful after we take some physical moves. Or in many moves in general, it's going to be more powerful. Earthquake for Stab, which threatens the Cinderace and the Tracheon. Also, I'm also not running Iron Defense strategy because if you guys don't know, then you won't know. Terrakion gets the move Sacred Sword, which completely ignores stat changes. So even if we're max defense plus 6, Sacred Sword just goes through that. So I felt like I got more utility out of Protect. And if you guys are asking yourselves that question, which I was asking myself and I tested it out, and the answer to that question is yes. And I'm going to answer that. I'm going to tell you guys what that question is if you guys don't know in 3, 2, 1. If he is Gigantamax Cinderace and he attacks us, we go for Protect. Yes, it is still going to hit through Protect, but it is only going to do 25% of damage. However, it will still activate our defense boost. It will still activate the Stamina ability, so we're only going to take 25% of the normal 100% we would take, and we'll still get a defense boost through it. So that is the strategy. That is what I wanted to go for Protect there, but obviously Toxic Protect is also a good strategy. But that is what we're doing with Mudsdale. I thought about running, like I said, Stealth Rocks, which could be useful, and I also thought about putting on Jirachi, but I felt like I got more utility out of the normal Choice Scarf Jirachi set. But this is the guy's team, or this is the team. So hopefully you guys like this team. Hopefully you can pull it off, guys. Like I said, this battle is extremely important. We need to win this week, but so does my man. This has been an extremely long team preview. I'm talking almost 28 minutes. Actually, wait, there's a little bit at the intro I got to cut off, so probably like 27. But I'm not going to waste any more of your guys' time. This is the team. Hopefully we can pull it off. This battle is extremely important. Once again, if you made it to this point, if you're not subscribed to my man Monkferno, coach of the Houston Haxorus, he's an awesome dude who makes awesome content. The link for his channel will be down in the description below. Make sure you hit the link and subscribe to my man, share the love, watch this side of the battle, and all of his other amazing content. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the battle. Wish me luck. Oh snap, an opposing trainer was found, guys. It is going down. Welcome on back. If you guys skipped the team preview, I don't blame you. Again, we are taking on my man, Monkferno, coach of the Houston Haxorus. He's got an amazing logo, if I do say so myself. He's deciding the rules. What a gentleman. I'm excited to get in this one. Like I said, guys, it's an extremely high-stakes battle. We've already told him good luck, have fun in the chat, and I had some time to think about it overnight. Especially defensive Sylveon can be a big problem for us. We'll see what happens. I like the Rose music. I don't know why I like the Rose music so much, but I really just do. We're going to go ahead and select our party, man. We're going to go ahead and get into this one, guys. We are going to go ahead and get into this one, dude. Oh, man. We're about to see his team, guys. It is really going down. He is done. He is not wasting more time. I love it. I love it. I love it. He does have Sylveon. Okay, I forgot to tell you who I thought he was going to bring to the battle. But he does bring... He doesn't bring Terrakion. That is not the best, especially because we brought the Silvally. That is not the best, but he does bring the Sylveon. I kind of do just want to lead Machamp, to be honest. He is my least useful Pokemon here, I think. Yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to... no Terrakion. That is just a bummer, man. That is just a bummer. First impression is kind of a problem as well with the Durant. We're going to do it, man. We're going to do it, though. We're leading with Machamp. We're leading with our Dynamax. Are we going to regret that? He does have the Dusclops with really walls Mudsdale, like, insanely. So we definitely need to get a Toxic on that thing. Good thing we brought Toxic. Hopefully our strategies can pay off for us, guys. This is going to be a good battle. Hopefully you guys are entertained. We'll see what happens. Is he ready for me to lead my Dynamax? Is he ready? Is he ready for this one? He's got two special attackers, I know, in Sylveon and Rotom. This Rose music is just getting me, guys. It is getting me amped up. We'll see what happens. Who does he lead with? Who does he lead with? Okay, he leads with Dusclops. I'm perfectly fine with this. He did not bring Terrakion. I'm getting a knockoff. Nothing wants to be knocked off. It's just happening. It is just happening. He found my Assault Vest, so I'm just going to knock off here for 100% for free. And I'm just doing it. Now, one thing that did creep into my head earlier was like weakness policy, Baton Bass, Dusclops. I don't even know if this thing gets weakness policy, but yeah, I'm leading off. He goes Shadow Sneak, does absolutely nothing. Why is he doing that? Interesting. We knock off his Eviolite. Perfectly fine with me. Now do I Dynamax? I think I do. I 100% think I do. What Pokemon does he have left? Do I just go Max Steel Spike? How much damage am I doing now? I need to calc that, guys. I need to calculator that. OU Physical Wall, but he doesn't have Eviolite. He's got no item at all. So let's go no item. And let's go Dynamax. Max Steel Spike still does nothing, man. I still got to go Max Darkness, if you guys can believe that. It's honestly crazy how little damage that does. It's honestly crazy. But I suppose I just do go for it, right, guys? Right, guys? Let's just go for the Max Darkness. It should OHKO if he stays in. He does indeed stay in. It might not OHKO. Depends on our roll here. We'll see. Hopefully we do knock it off. He knows we are AV. We're just going to go ahead and leave with it, guys. They say he who Dynamaxes first usually loses. We'll see, man. I felt like Machamp was my easiest to waste here, to be honest. So we do go Max Darkness. Hopefully we can get a high roll and take this thing out. That'd be amazing. We do! Nice! That is huge. That is huge. We take it out. That is huge. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, honestly, I would not be upset to see Sylveon come in here. Sylveon comes in. Is he weakness policy Sylveon? Is he weakness policy Sylveon? Let's say he's got no special attack investment. He's max defense. If he's +2, Hyper Voice still doesn't OHKO. I'm just going to go for it, guys. He might be read it and go like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. He goes Hyper Voice. That's got to be like specs damage, man. Okay, let's go Sylveon. I kind of want to save Machamp here. Low-key, I kind of want to save Machamp here. Yeah, he has weakness policy. Okay, I mean, I'm honestly fine with that. You take out Machamp. He is weakness policy, which, believe it or not, guys, I should have read that. I should have read that and went for the Max Lightning. That's fine. Go ahead and take out Machamp, dude. Machamp did its job. It's going to keep Sylveon low. That's perfectly fine. So we trade Dynamax, or we take out his Dusclops. Sylveon is low. Who are we going out into? Quick Attack is going to bot Hydreigon, so that's not an option if he's got Quick Attack. So I feel like really our only option is Jirachi. We do outspeed, but do we kill? Let's just assume he is max Fizz Def, which we know he definitely wasn't. Silvally, Shadow Ball probably doesn't kill it. Honestly, I feel like I have to go Jirachi. I really don't have an option. Okay, does he switch? Does he switch, guys? Does he switch? Does he switch, man? Does he switch? Okay, if we go U-turn, who do we go out into? If he doesn't switch. If he doesn't switch. I really wish we weren't Choice Scarf here. Like, low-key, I really wish we weren't Choice Scarf. But I'm going to go for it anyway, guys. I'm going for the Flash Cannon. We'll see what happens. He does withdraw. Dang it, I could have gone for U-turn. Dang it, man. Can we get a Spadef drop? Can we get a Spadef drop? Spadef drop, Spadef drop, Spadef drop. Yes! The next one might kill. The next one might kill. I'm just gonna stay in. I'm gonna go for the flash cannon. First impression, is he banded? Does a lot, but it doesn't kill. Can we get the kill? Come on, Gabe. Get the kill. Get the kill for us, Jirachi. Get the kill. Yes! We take down the Durant. We are moving fast in this battle. That is good. That is good. U-turn might have been better there, but it's okay. Does he go into Cinderace here? He knows we're Choice Scarfed. Well, no, he doesn't because he went for first impression. So he does not know that we're Choice Scarfed. Does he go for Volt Switch here? The switch into Mudsdale is kind of obvious. Does he go for Hydro Pump? I suppose is kind of free here. We should outspeed him as long as it's not Choice Scarf. Like, did Jirachi do its job? Honestly, I think Sylveon's low enough that we threaten it now. Jirachi, what do I need you for? I don't think I really need you for anything. Like, how much damage are we doing to Rotom Wash is the problem. How much time we got left? We got 20 seconds. Rotom Wash. Flash Cannon does diddly squat. We are just going to stay in, and we're going to go for the Flash Cannon and see what he does. Spit F drop. Spit F drop. Yo, let's go, baby. Let us go. Okay, he does Volt Switch. Do we survive? We do survive. We're just chipping away at things, guys. We're just chipping away at things. Unfortunately, he can go into... If I don't... He can, like, set up with Cinderace, and this thing can really turn around, guys. I don't think I let him do that. I really don't. Okay, he goes back into this thing. What, is he going to let this thing go down? Does he think Quick Attack might kill me? I'm going to go for the Flash Cannon anyway. He does Quick Attack. Come on, Drox. You're going to live this. You're a beast. We live on one! We literally live on one. That is unfortunate, man. That is unfortunate. But we do take down the Sylveon, which is nice. Oh, my gosh. Cinderace can just, like, really threaten here because we don't threaten him at all. I feel like I have to switch when Cinderace comes in. Okay, he goes back into this thing. He might not know we're Scarfed. He really might not know we're Scarfed. I'm just going to go Flash Cannon again. Get a Spit F drop. That would be nice. Spit F drop. Okay, no Spit F drop. Okay, so we know he's not Choice Scarfed on his Rotom Wash. We did not get a Spit F drop. We did not get a Spit F drop, so Volley or Hydreigon are the options here. Dark Pulse should do a lot. And I can't see the rest of his team. I know he's got Cinderace left. I know he's got Rotom left. And he's got one more Pokemon. What's his last Pokemon, guys? What's his last Pokemon? I can't think of it. I'm going Hydreigon, though. What's his last Pokemon? I can't think about it. Oh, Drapeon. Okay, he could switch out into Drapeon here pretty freely. Do I just go U-turn here? What other Pokemon do I have? I could switch out into Mudsdale. But then I'm slower than this thing. So I could U-turn and go out into Silvally, but that doesn't really get me anywhere. I guess we just Dark Pulse. Can we get a flinch? Flinch. No flinch. Okay, what does he go out into? Drapeon here? Okay, Yeah, he goes Drapeon here. Let's go Drapeon. How much is Knockout doing to me? Let's say he's adamant max attack. Knockout doesn't do anything, and then I can Earth Power him on the next turn. Dark Pulse still does a solid amount of damage. He's going to find out we're Choice Scarf, but I'm just going to stay in and go for Dark Pulse anyway. Maybe we get a flinch. It actually does a decent amount of damage depending on his investment. Oh my gosh, was that a crit? It was, flinch. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. That's insane. I got a critical hit and a flinch. We lived on one with Jirachi. That is really unfortunate, man. That is really unfortunate. Another flinch? Knock me off? Cross poison. Okay. Oh my gosh, he got a crit as well. Is that Sniper? Holy Toledo. Batman that did damage. That's got to be Sniper. If we can get this kill here, we are in good shape. We do get the kill. We're in really good shape if we can kill that Rotom. Oh my gosh, I feel like this battle is like flown by, guys. Honestly wild. Okay, but this thing is like literally a sweeping monster potential. So we are Scarfed. We're going to outspeed this thing. If he wants to bulk up, I pray he doesn't. I pray he doesn't. Okay, he's not Scarfed. But he doesn't Dynamax. Crazy. He uses Iron Head. He gets the kill. Jirachi is dead, right? At this investment, I feel like we've got to just kill with... I think we just go out into Mudstay and we just body press, right? Okay, let's go out into Rotom. Rotom Wash. No, that's Rotom Mow. Pivot. Mudsdale. Body Press doesn't do a lot to it. Silvally should live anything except maybe a Max Darkness. We saw that he's not Life Orbed. So I suppose we can Surf here. Silvally against Cinderace. Surf is not killing from here. We're going to go out into Mudsdale. This might be throwing away my win con. And we're just going to fight. And we're going to body press. He does withdraw. How much damage is a non-invested Hydro Pump doing to us? Yeah, that is definitely like max defense Rotom. Wrong Pokemon. Ooh, this does so much damage. How much damage does Barrascuda do? I don't want to throw away my win con here, guys. I really don't. Do we live a Hydro Pump? We do. How much damage does it do to Silvally? And we will outspeed it no matter what. So yeah, we just go out into Silvally every time here. We literally just go out into Silvally every time. He does Hydro Pump. And he does miss. Oh my gosh, dude. His RNG has been so bad in this battle. It's honestly crazy. Do we just show off the tech, guys? Do we just show off the tech? It's going to make his Hydro Pump do more damage. I want to show off the tech, but not yet. We'll see. Maybe we'll try to pull it off next turn. We go Shadow Ball. We take down the Rotom. Nice. Now, do we just go Surf here? I don't think we do, especially because I don't want to pop any weakness policies. So, we're just going to go for the Shadow Ball. He does Dynamax. I think Mudsdale should be able to clutch this one up for us no matter what. I think Mudsdale should be able to clutch this one up for us no matter what. He goes Max Darkness. That is going to OHKO us, I'm sure. It actually doesn't. How much damage are we doing with Shadow Ball? So he did have Sucker Punch. There's no way the Earthquake doesn't kill, right? There's just no way. I'm just going to let him take me out here. I'm going to go Rain Dance on the off chance that he just doesn't take me out here. Maybe he goes for Max Guard or something. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. He goes Max Airstream. Now imagine I would have went for Rain Dance on the previous turn. Okay, he's going to outspeed Barraskewda, but I really don't think he can take down Mudsdale. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to Protect here to give myself a +1 in defense. Show off that tech. And then Body Press should definitely take him out. So yeah, I'm going to go Protect here. Show off that tech. Hopefully it pays off for us. Like I feel like we should definitely have this, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself. He got a lot of bad RNG in this battle, dude. Missed Hydro Pump. I lived on 1 HP. Got some special defense drops. Whew. So we show off the tech, we show off the Protect, we still get the defense boost. He is no longer going to be Dynamaxed, right? That was all 3 of his turns. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was all 3 of his turns. So he's no longer Dynamaxed. This should be a GG here. We are going to fight, and we're going to go for Earthquake. And hopefully that does it. He goes Pyro Ball. He could miss. He doesn't. He could get a burn. Maybe Earthquake couldn't cut the burn. Maybe he's got a ground resistance berry. Yo, that did damage. Holy crap. He has not ground resistance berry. And that takes him out. Fortunately, we are able to get a 2-0 victory here. Guys, we really needed that win. We didn't get to pull off the Rain Dance strategy, but I'm very happy we did win. Like I said, my man got a ton of bad hacks in this battle. So, Monkferno, I'm very sorry, man, if you're watching this. If you didn't get all that hacks, maybe you didn't get that flinch, the crit, but you did crit me right back. Would I like to receive my opponent's lead card? Yes, I would like to receive my opponent's lead card. I'm going to be a gentleman. So who knows? I mean, that is the game we play. RNG is a part of it. I'm just very happy to get this win. But once again, GG to Monkferno, coach of the Houston Haxorus. The link for his channel will be down in the description below, guys. So make sure you share the love, subscribe to my man, watch his side of the battle, and all of his other amazing content. You will not be disappointed. And I'm just happy to get this win here today. We're still hanging in there. We're 4-4. We still have 2 weeks left, guys. We still have a lot to play for. There is still a small chance for playoffs, so we're going to keep giving it our all. Hopefully we can get it done. Hopefully you guys are along for the ride. If you guys did enjoy this battle, you know what to do. Hit that like button, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on any sets I brought, any sets he brought. Any thoughts on anything that happened in the battle. Comment anything else you guys want to comment. Subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, and ring the bell so you won't miss any videos. You'll get a notification as soon as any video goes live on my channel. And last, but definitely not least, make sure to follow me on Twitter for more content and updates on the channel. Peace.